Hello everyone, it's time for my first video, which is part of a series that I am planning to make about my moving to India from the Netherlands. I'm now on the airplane. We just boarded. I have my pillow here because I'm like really tired. Me and my dad got up this morning around 3 to prepare everything, and still wanted to write some cards to my friends. So it was an early start, but I made it to the plane. That's the most important part. And I have to say I felt kind of sad this morning because I realized how far away I'm actually moving. India is not around the corner. And you know, despite the fact that my sister lives in Berlin and my parents also lived 1.5 hours away from me in the Netherlands, it's very different now. It's going to be like an 8-hour flight, and I'm really moving to a completely different country. So yeah, I'm a bit emo about everything. Which is different than back when I was 26 and moving to China. I was completely fearless and doubtless and just going for it. And now it's a bit more heavy on the emotional side. So yeah, realizing I'm getting older. But yeah, all the emotions aside, I'm also very excited to go. To see what India has in store for me. It's not the first time I'm going there, but it's the first time that I will really try to find my place in society and build up my own business, just build a network, try to get some projects in helping companies to settle in India, find like local partners, or build local partnerships or business units in India. So let's see, I'm going there with an open mind, full of ideas, but let's see what actually happens. Today it's the 6th of September. I will arrive tomorrow on the 7th, very early in the morning in Bangalore. So still long trip ahead. I'm gonna transfer in Doha. My bike is also on board, my bicycle, the Crew Dutchie. I brought it with me, so I hope it arrives in one piece. So yeah, fingers crossed. And let's get going. So I'm gonna try to speak. As you probably guessed, I'm in a little bit of a culture shock. It's I think the 5th or 6th time I'm visiting India, but every time I come here, it's just such a contrast with the Netherlands that it always takes some time to get used to it. The feeling is kind of going up and down. So I was just walking down the road and thinking like, alright, I was a bit shocked in the beginning, but it's already growing on me. But now I'm in this traffic again and I'm like, fucking hell, this is insane. How does one get used to this? But anyways, I arrived, I'm in my hotel, I dropped all my stuff, my bike arrived. so I'm very happy with that. I still have to put it together, so let's see, but it looks good. So yeah, I now have 3 days for myself. It's now Thursday, and on Sunday the trade mission is going to start, the Dutch trade mission that I'm joining. So I have 3 days to like settle down, to get ready for the trade mission, do some prepping, and yeah, just kind of settle myself in. So now I'm going to a supermarket to buy some shampoo, and I also want to buy some Indian shirts to wear during the mission. So yeah, all good. The flight went well. I was picked up from the airport yesterday by a driver from the hotel. So yeah, as a woman traveling alone in India, it's always a little bit scary, I find. But usually nothing happens. And this driver was a super nice guy, very friendly, real Bangalorean. So he was really proud of the city, trying to convince me to stay here and not to go to Pune. Yeah, so all in all, yeah, the trip went really smooth. And I think I will get used to this, and I'm really gonna enjoy my time here. I really feel that, I don't know, somehow, and I can't really explain it, but somehow this place just really inspires me. Yeah, it makes me feel alive. So despite the chaos and the traffic and the noise and whatnot, and despite missing my friends and family, of course, I think I'm really gonna have a great time here. So really looking forward. But first things first, let's do some shopping, and then we'll take it from there. Let's get some breakfast. So here at Nature's Basket they have a lot of options. Huh? Ah, thanks. Ah, okay, thank you. A lot of breakfast options like these. I think I'm gonna get this one. No sugar, muesli, my favorite breakfast, and some milk, and I'm done. Well, almost afternoon. I think it's 11:30 on day day 2 in India and Bangalore. And I thought today is a good day to tell you guys why I'm actually in India. Like, yeah, what my ideas are. I don't really have a plan. I have kind of ideas and a bit of a direction. But yeah, I would like to tell you more about it to get you like caught up on who I am and what am I doing here. So to tell you what am I doing in India, or why I moved from the Netherlands to India, is because I have been in India now for 6 times, and one of those times I also lived here for a couple of months, actually in Bangalore, in this city. Yeah, despite the fact that it's not as clean and you know, well organized as Europe is. But yeah, to keep it short, I just feel like there's so much love and creativity in India, which I think, you know, it's an underrated country. Everybody talks about the trash, everybody talks about the chaos and the waste you see on the street. But actually, if you if you can look through that, you actually see a lot of, you know, open people that are super curious, you know, ready to have a conversation or wanting to know like what you're up to, where you're from, what your ideas are. Yeah, I just really love the way that people, you know, are, and the way that you feel like you're one. Like, but the reason why I started in Bangalore is because I'm joining a trade mission that's organized by the Dutch government. So luckily enough, I was allowed to join this mission, which is going to start on Sunday. Today it's Friday, so it will be in 2 days. And it's going to be a group of Dutch companies that have an interest in doing business in India, specifically from 3 sectors. So it's going to be in medical tech, key enabling technologies, which includes like mobility solutions, like the Hyperloop, for example, and also future food systems. So we're going to explore a lot of like different factories, different technologies that allow us to have a sustainable food system now and in the future. So I will join that mission. Also our Prime Minister is joining from the Netherlands, so it's going to be quite a special experience, and I'll try to take you along as much as I can. I'll try to film here and there if it's allowed. I'm not sure, but if it's allowed, I'll film some things. Yeah, so loads of exciting stuff coming up. Yeah, today I'm just gonna go around and buy some last things that I need, and also start preparing for the trade mission, getting to know which companies are joining, and also figuring out how I can help them. I have a background in innovation and tech startups, so yeah, I want to figure out like what are those countries, or what are those companies from the Netherlands interested in India? Are they looking for partners? Do they want to set up a business unit? Do they want to have market research done? And see if I can help them, because I'm going to be based in India. So yeah, that's my personal mission on the trade mission, and I'm going to prepare for that a little bit today. So yeah, well, I'm going to move on. Actually, I found a really nice spot because right behind me, and you can't really see it, I think, but there's an ITC Windsor, which is the most fancy hotel in Bangalore, and the flowers here are so pretty. I think it's the bougainville. Such a pretty flower. You see it everywhere here. So yeah, I'm gonna get going, go to a shopping mall, get some last groceries in, and then I'll go back to my hotel and prep for the trade mission. So catch you later. Alright, so I was planning to film more of the trade mission, the Dutch trade mission in India. I didn't manage because it was just super hectic. But tonight is the big networking dinner with all the Indian guests and the Dutch guests as well. So I'm wearing my lanyard so I can officially get close to the Prime Minister. I'm standing in front of the Shangri-La where we have the welcome sign for Rutte. So yeah, tonight I'm going in. I already know a lot of Dutch companies, but hopefully I'll get to know some more and I get some business out of it because I need to make some money while I live in India. So yeah, let me take you in.
Here present or started to be active here, lots of success. I'm impressed. I shall return. Again, have a beautiful night. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Prime Minister.
Good morning, everyone. So today is Tuesday, and I'm checking out from, well, I already checked out from my hotel. and I'm back at the Shangri-La where all the trade mission events were happening with the Prime Minister, but he left yesterday, and today we're going to continue the mission in different tracks. So they have the medical tech track, the key enabling technologies like mobility, e-mobility, space tech, those kinds of solutions. And then the third one is sustainable food track, which is the one that I'm joining. And today we're going to do some field visits. We're going to visit some factories. I believe we're going to visit an agri-tech incubator, and we're also going to visit Tempeh today, which is a factory, Tempeh factory of a Dutch owner here in Bangalore. So that's what we're going to do first, and then afterwards we're going to go to the hotel and fly to Pune. And I have a lot of stuff with me, including a big box with my bicycle. So I just packed up everything in my little hotel, which was close to here, and came all the way to this fancy schmancy place. So yeah, I kind of felt like like Cinderella or something, that when I'm here I'm wearing my golden mules, and then when I go back I sleep in my little dark dusty little house. Anyways, so I'm back here. I have some issues checking in for my flight, so I'm gonna arrange that now. Like my experience so far in India, I mean, I've been to India many times, but this time I have to arrange everything myself. Like I don't have a university to help me, or like friends that I'm traveling with from here. And I noticed that things take a lot of time, like arranging a SIM card, topping up your phone balance. Now trying to check in and it doesn't work, and I'm waiting for someone to help you with the help desk. Like everything takes like 10 times as long. So you can just do less things a day. You cannot be as productive as in the Netherlands. So that's something to adjust to. I still have a couple of months. I mean, I'm only here for a week now, almost. Yeah, I think that's gonna take a little bit of adaptation. Let's put it like that. So anyways, I'm gonna arrange my check-in hopefully, and then we're gonna get going. So I'll try to film here and there today as well.
Already 80 days old crop. Yep. So normally lifespan will be 90 days. So we have already reached 4.5 kg per plant, that is recommended by the seed company. So this is our cocoa peat. So you can see some empty bags here. This is because as we are using this for the third time, so we are trialing it with the very less number of plants per square meter. The recommended one is 2.5 plants per square meter. So, but this time we are having only 1.5 plants per square meter. Just we are trialing out. Okay. So,
direct from the farm. The farmer supplies to us the beans already cleaned and also color sorted. But still, there can be a little bit foreign bodies inside. So we still do that by hand. So all the beans were here, different colors, small stones, a small piece of wire sometimes to take it out. After they have been screened, they are dehulled. There you see dehullers. And these two dehullers, they go to the Netherlands because we're going to do similar test with the MFU in the Netherlands. While the farmer makes the dehulling, cooks the beans, put it in a log, freeze it, and we sell it frozen to the restaurant. And in the restaurant will be the MFU, and they make tempeh, fresh tempeh in the restaurant. So it's very interesting that something what we developed in India is now coming to the Netherlands.
Turn the music down. Yeah, time for another update. It's already Thursday, which means I'm in India now for over a week. It's my 8th day. Or actually, you know, I arrived on Thursday morning, so I'm exactly here for a week actually. So yeah, a lot happened. Today is the last day of the Dutch trade mission in India. So far we've been to Bangalore, Pune, and then the last destination is Mumbai, where we are now. So as you can see, I'm, well, let me show you the proper view. So there in the back you see the ocean, and then behind there, I'm not sure if you can see it, but there's a, yeah, that's kind of the south of Maharashtra, I believe. There at the back you see some ships floating, so that must be the harbor area. There's also an old church there. So I'm staying in the south of Mumbai, where there's a lot of old British architecture. So if I get the chance, I will also film a little bit of that. But if I don't get the chance, then I'm sure that I can do it another time, because I'm gonna live in Pune, which is like a 4-hour drive from here. So I'll make sure to film it another time. But anyways, we're staying here at the Trident Hotel, which is in the south of Mumbai. Yesterday we arrived around 10 o'clock here in the evening. So we had another long day yesterday. We started in Pune in the hotel. Then we went to KF Bioplants, which is a very cool company. It's an Indo-Dutch partnership, and they grow flowers. So for example, orchids, gerbras, yeah, whatnot. I mean, they grow a lot of different plant varieties or flower varieties, and they grow up to 80 million flowers a year. So that's massive. So it was, for me, it was the first time that I've ever visited like a plant growing company. So I learned a lot about, you know, how to kind of multiply plants, how to make sure that there's no, let's say, bacteria or other chemical impacting the growth of the plant, how to make sure that you get uniformity and that you get the flowers that you want for your clients without any diseases or other irregularities. So yeah, it was a really professional organization. They also had a lot of women working there, mostly women actually. And what I found really cool is that they're mostly young women, but at a certain point they also get kids, of course. And in India it's quite normal for a woman, when she gets married and she gets kids, to stay at home and take care of the family. But what they did in this company, KF Bioplants, is that they actually have a daycare facility there. So in the morning they pick up the women in the village, and they bring them to the factory. And their kids can also join them. So as long as they're young enough to not have to go to school, they join their moms on the bus to KF Bioplants, and they just bring them to daycare, where they spend all day, and they can pick them up at the end of the day. So that's, I think maybe it happens also in IT or other more advanced industries, but to me, I've never heard of an Indian company that does this. So That for me is like the most inspiring thing, like how they treat people and how they give women the opportunity to work and to actually build a career and develop skills. So that was super inspiring, and I'm happy it's in Pune, so it's close by. I might be able to do some projects with them later on. And then we arrived here at 10 in the evening. We had some drinks in the bar, some snacks. It's always fun to also network with the Dutchies that do business here. So it was a fun evening. This morning I just took a swim, so I'm all freshened up. Did a short meditation. So yeah, I'm ready to soak in some more information today about the sustainable food industry here. Last day tonight we're having dinner at the the Dutch Councillors residency here in Mumbai. So that's also promising to be a nice last dinner together, and before we say goodbyes and everybody goes their own way. So after that I will go to the airport, sleep there, and then I'll fly back to Pune tomorrow because I have my first appointment in a company that might want to work with me in Pune. So yeah, so a lot of exciting things. I will keep you posted. Now I have to go downstairs. We're gonna have a networking lunch and learn more about how to do business in Maharashtra. So yeah, so very exciting. I will get back to you soon.